Hey, what's going on, everybody on YouTube? Steve here with Raiken Profit over at RaikenProfit.com. Coming back to you with another video, and in today's video, we're going to do another one of these eBay educational types of research videos. So as you can see on the screen right now, I am actually on eBay, and what I did was I typed in a few things to really narrow down the search to do my research, to really study in on and like hone in on a specific type of item. So what I did is I went over to eBay and I typed in video games, and then I chose the price on the left hand side to only show sold items that sold for $20 or more. For the condition, I chose used. And for the platform, I chose Sony PlayStation 3 for the year 2007. Now, you don't have to narrow it down this much, but this is what I like to do sometimes when I'm just chilling out, just specialize in one specific thing and just to educate myself. So when I'm out at, thrift stores or pawn shops, especially, because I find that pawn shops have some of the best deals for video games, especially some of the weird ones that they don't know of. Some pawn shops don't look the stuff up. You can find some awesome deals, and I've probably got about 5 or 10 video games in my chamber that I know of that sell for good money, 30, 40, 50 bucks used, and they're older as well. Kind of like this search that we're doing now, 2007. I've got games from, early 2000s that they just don't know about. They don't look it up and they sell it for 3, 4 bucks, and you could sell it, like I said, for 30 or more. So we're doing some research now. So let's dive into these sold listings. Again, I did go to the bottom and type in sold listings right here under show only. So these are items that have actually sold. So let's just mess around for a few minutes and open up some of these listings to get acquainted with some of these titles so we could better our chances of recognizing these items out in the field. So, check this item out right here. I've never heard of this game before, and I'm not a big video game nut, so maybe you folks out here might know more than I do. Looks like this is international. Looks like it was sold from Japan. But definitely a title to be on the lookout for. What I would probably do is copy this right here, and I would probably type it into here. And now what I want to do is check some more sold listings to see if this was just like a fluke or if this thing's actually selling like crazy. Let's type used. And bada bing, bada boom, check this out. Selling for 37, 44, 66. So this is definitely a bolo item right here to be on the lookout for sure. So what I would do is I would actually create a list. I would create a list. So what I would do is I would copy this like that, and I would go into a notepad, and I'm going to type in PS3 game bolos. Be on the lookout if you're wondering what that means. And then I'll just put titles and paste that in. Now I'm going to go back over to eBay again. I'm going to go back to the page I was looking at initially for the sold listings. And I'm going to keep going down. Here's another one that looks interesting. College Hoops 2K8. So again, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it because I want to make sure it's not just a fluke. I want to make sure, it wasn't just one listing that sold for one reason or another. Maybe it was mint or maybe it was complete. So I'm going to click sold, used, and check it out. We found another bolo, Xbox 360 going for $24.99, PS3 $21.55. So look at that, guys. Check this out. This is really cool as well. From 2008, it looks like. College hoops for Xbox 360 and PS3. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go over to my pages and let me paste that in. Plus Xbox 360. All right, there we go. So now we're going to go back again, back to the original search that we had going on, and we're going to go back down. The Godfather, the Don's Edition, and the Godfather lot. So this is a lot. I'm not gonna look at that, although it still might be a good deal. Half-Life 2 orange box. So that's interesting right there. Looks like it sold for $24.95. So I'm going to type that in again. PS3. I'm going to hit the sold function, which is already tapped in, and check it out. 35, 24.99. Let me make sure I hit used. Yep. Check it out, another bolo. And this is how I find bolos, guys, in all different types of categories, whether it's clothing, electronics, video games, antiques, although I don't really mess with antiques much. This is how I do it. So again, another bolo right here. And they've got the title Orange Box. So I'm not sure if There's different color boxes. I'm going to type that in just to see what else is going on. I see that they're all orange box, so I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna type that in over here, and I'm gonna put some parentheses around the orange box just so I know. And look at that, guys. We've already found 3 bolos. And again, all I did was I went over to eBay. I typed in a specific category, video games, chose the platform PS3, chose the price. That's very important. You want to make sure in this area right here to put a minimum price because especially if you're sourcing a lot from pawn shops, you're not going to typically get games for $1 or two. It does happen now and then. Don't underestimate pawn shops. Don't think that everything's going to be expensive. Once in a while, guys, they are just blowing stuff out, and it's incredible. And it blows my mind. But you want to put in that minimum price, and I wanted to focus on $20 and above, just because typically I know I could get my hands on a video game for at least $5 to $10. So at 20, at least I'm somewhat safe. So let's continue this bolo search. Check this out. Found another one. Dragon Ball Z. Not even going to attempt to pronounce that. $44. And this is actually PS2. Okay, yeah, so that's PS2 for some reason that came up. So I want to just do a search because that could be another good bolo. Again, even though it's not for PS3. Let me type in that. Let's go down to the sold listings. It looks like one sold right here. I might have typed that in wrong, so let me click that. Wow, check this out, guys. PS2, this one went for $55. Complete, so it means it comes with the case, the cover, obviously the cover art, the CD, and the manual inside. This looks pretty interesting right here. Oh, look, there is a PS3 version as well. So I'm gonna copy that and I'm gonna put it in for PS3 as well. It doesn't look like it's going for as much. The PS2s seem to be going for about 50-ish, and now it looks like the PS3s are more around 20 or 30. Here we go, 25. Let's just type in used to make sure. 25, 24. There's that PS2 version. So there we go. We've got ourselves another bolo right here. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it. And I'm also going to say PS3. I'm going to say 25 to 30. And then I'm going to say PS2. Let's just say 40 plus. Just like that. Cool. So we've already got ourselves 4 bolos, guys. 4 bolos already. And we've only been doing this for what, 7 or 8 minutes? Let's try to find one more bolo, and see if we could cap off this video. And this is fun, guys. This is really cool. I mean, we're finding profitable items that we're going to be able to find at, mostly at pawn shops. You're going to find these, but also at thrift stores, garage sales as well. Here's PS3 Lego Stars. I want to find something really exciting. Folklore. Never heard of that before. Again, I'm not a big PlayStation guy. Um, that looks pretty interesting as well. Here's a good one, guys. The Simpsons game. This is interesting. So I already know about this as a bolo for Xbox 360. For Xbox 360, the Simpsons game does really well. But let's check out the PS3 version. Make sure it's used because that's going to be the most natural form. We're going to find that out in the field. Sold. So I've got 20 plus right there. I want to just see if there's other ones that are going for a little less. And mostly I want to say I always like to go with the buy it now because auctions always tend to do a little less. Yeah, there's a lot of them that are selling for over $20, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to put that one into my chamber of bolos. So let's go over here and type in Simpsons Game PS3. We're going to say, I don't know, 17 plus. And I just want to double check a few of these one more time because I didn't realize that I had my $20 minimum price set. So I just want to double check that these things are actually going for what I thought they were going for. Let's go to PS3. Let's set it to buy it now because, again, I don't want to mess with the auctions. 24, 25, 22. Yeah, so that's definitely 20 plus all day long. That's new. So that one's still sitting good. Let's check out a few other ones as well because again, I didn't realize I had the $20 minimum price set. So let's go back here, type that in, make sure it's used, no minimum price, and again, 20 bucks plus, so that one's good. Here we go, buy it now, 20 plus, bada bing, bada boom, used. And yep, that's looking good as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, we did go through the sold listings, specifically looking for games in the PlayStation 3 platform for the year of 2007 at a minimum price of $20 and more. And look, guys, we spent what, 10, 12 minutes and we found 5 bolos that are doing pretty well. This game right here, Railfan Taiwan High Speed Rail, was going for, it looked like it was at a minimum price of 37 plus, and I saw some around the $60 area. We had the College Hoops going for $20 plus. Used, again, I was searching used because, again, that's going to be the most common way we're going to find these items in the field. Half-Life 2, the orange box for PS3, that was going for $20 plus as well. Some were going for around 23, 24. We had the Dragon Ball Z, which we found for PS3 going for 25 to 30 used, and PS2 40 plus used, which was pretty cool. And the Simpsons game that was coming in around 17 to 20, upwards to 25 used on PS3. And also be on the lookout for that game in terms of the Xbox 360 platform. Does really well. Sold that game many times from pawn shops. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. If you want me to do another one of these videos looking up bolos and kind of searching through and educating ourselves, let me know what type of video you want me to do it on. Do you want me to do clothing, electronics? Really, there's a wide array of things we could do it on. Just leave a comment below. But thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Keep on picking and making that money, and I'll talk to you soon. See you around. Bye.
Oh, this you crazy mother.